friends, welcome to Sales Heroes. My name is Raj, and today I'm going to discuss with you a very basic topic of sales, and that is what is sales. Many people define sales as an art. Many define sales as a science, and a lot define sales as art and science. So, what exactly is sales? Is it art? Is it science? Or is it a combination of art and science? So, I would like to discuss with you in very simple examples and try to explain what exactly is sales. Let's take a very simple example to understand the science piece of sales. A very common example which comes to my mind is of a farmer. We all know farmers work in the field to grow vegetables, to grow fruits, to grow paddy, wheat, etc. And they work hard. For growing any end product, whether vegetables or fruits or wheat or paddy, a farmer has to go through step of activities. Various stages are there during the whole process, and there is no shortcut to any of these stages. For example, let's make it even more simple. If I have to grow vegetables, for example, what will I do? I will first plow the field, make it fertile so that I am able to sow the seeds, grow the plants, and finally get the end result. So, after plowing the field, I need to water the field, I need to enrich the soil with fertilizers so that I have growth and desired productivity out of my plants. I have to spend time on each of these activities. I cannot escape that. A farmer cannot escape. He has to do all these stages, spend time, enough time on all these stages, and then sow the seeds. Once the seeds are sown, he really need to water the field regularly so that the plants come out of seeds. Now, what is he doing? He is following a process. He is going step by step, logically, from one stage to the next stage. And the final end result, when the plants are out from the soil, you have to ensure they are protected. So you got to use pesticides. Again, another stage before he can really enjoy the fruits. And after working for many days, weeks, months, the end result comes, which is what he has sowed in the soil, whether it is vegetable, or it is fruits, or it is paddy, or it is wheat, or any other agriculture product which he is wanting. So there is a process which he is following, and this process is the science piece of sales. So in sales also, we got to really go through a logical process of identifying the prospects. We got to really understand their problems, got to find a solution, present the solution to them, understand the value proposition which you would like to really showcase, and ensure that the client is convinced finally. And the commercials, of course, the price has to match the pain. Once all these stages are followed one by one, you finally get into the end result, which is the purchase order, and the sales is completed as a transaction. Now, what is this? This is a scientific way of walking through the entire process, and you cannot take a shortcut. If you take a shortcut, you will not reap the results which you are wanting out of your sales activity, or you may not reap the entire results which you were wanting. So there is no shortcut. Now, what is the, if this is sale, the science piece of sales, and what is the art piece of sales? The art is inherent in you, in your personality, and you develop it over time. You practice it, you master it, you sharpen it, your skills, your art factor. What are these actually? When you approach a customer, how do you dress up? How do you really present yourself? How do you observe the body language of your prospect? How do you really respond to that body language to get his attention? How you are able to create that value proposition to meet the pains which this customer is having, or the need which this customer or this prospect is having. While you are following the process, this is the art piece. How are you really presenting? How are you really observing? How are you able to convince the prospect that your solution really meets the needs or the pains are taken care of? Now, these are the art factors, and these factors cannot be developed overnight. You got to really master them. You got to really practice a lot to really master these skills. And both have to coexist. You cannot take a shortcut either on art piece or on the science piece. They both have to be together if you have to be a winner. And you would have seen not all salespeople are successful. Why? Because they take shortcuts. Either they have not mastered the art, or they are not following the process. So what will happen? Failure. So friends, I have tried to explain in very simple language what is sales, and I hope you would have enjoyed this. I again welcome you to Sales Heroes and look forward to seeing you again. Thank you very much for your time. Happy selling.